Have you ever looked at a drop-down box and thought, why is that border blue? I want something different. If that's you, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to explore how to change the border color of your drop-down box. I totally get it. That blue border can be a bit jarring, especially if it doesn't match your design. You're not alone in wanting to customize your drop-downs to fit your style. This is a common question among web developers and designers. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, is there any way to change that blue border line of the drop-down box to something else? If you've ever wondered the same, stick around as we find the answer together. So, why does that blue border appear in the first place? It's a default style set by browsers to indicate focus on the drop-down. But the good news is we can override that with some simple CSS. Let's break it down. And don't go anywhere. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick tip on how to make your drop-downs even more stylish. You won't want to miss it. To change the border color of the drop-down box, the user should start by using CSS. First, they need to select the drop-down element using its class or ID. Next, the user should apply the CSS rule to change the border color. This can be done by adding the CSS code to the style sheet linked to the HTML document. After applying the CSS, the user should check if the drop-down box reflects the new border color. They can do this by refreshing the web page. If the border color does not change, the user should ensure that there are no conflicting styles. They can use the browser's developer tools to inspect the element. Finally, if the user wants to customize the drop-down further, they can explore additional CSS properties like border radius or box shadow for a more polished look. Fun fact, did you know that the first drop-down menus were created in the early 1990s? They were a game changer for web navigation, and now we can customize them to our heart's content. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution from a user named Joshua suggests modifying the CSS for the input element. He recommends using the focus pseudo class to remove the default outline and set a custom border color. Specifically, you can apply a red border and add a box shadow for a nice effect. Now, let's see a response from a different user. According to another user, changing the blue border of the drop-down box is not possible with CSS, as it is controlled by the operating system. You can only modify the border and outline of the select box itself. Here's that quick tip I promised. Consider using CSS transitions for a smoother effect when changing the border color. This can enhance the user experience significantly. And there you have it. You now know how to change the border color of your drop-down box. Remember, a little customization can go a long way in making your design stand out. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips and keep experimenting with your styles.